Yo, traders. Morning. Tell you what, that 1 minute yellow was gold. It went yard. All right, we're starting the morning off outside narrow range. Let me get some light going here. We got some taking a look at the larger picture here. Starting the day off outside narrow range. We're above the prior all-time high swing of 93.75. We're below the prior leg at 71.85. They had a nice flush from there, but let's see if they buy it back. They might buy it back. Somebody just bought 500 cars at 70. Now notice. We talked about 72.24 for days. Where did it hit? Right below it. All right, so now what? Well, we're back inside the external liquidity. And so do we go below it or above it? That's the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour, 2 hour. Sideways to up. Back in the channel. Just above that negative externality, just above the prior crime scene around 45/46. Let's see if we get it there. And taking a look at the 15-minute, well, the 15-minute goes right down into all of the noise and bounces. Now, what I want to point out is not only is that noise, prior noise, on the 15-minute, but it's on the 5-minute as well. And so you saw me type in the Discord, 15 and 5 spread. What, does it hold or bounce? It bounced. So now, does it keep bouncing, or are they just playing reindeer games before the opening bell? Decision point on the 5. Now, does 60 hold on the 15 or not? Oh. "23 minutes till the opening bell." They are okay. So they've got the NQ down 1.1%. The YM is plus 0.25, and the Russell is minus 0.58 with the ES. Microsoft, I believe, is the one that's down big, but there must be something outside of the NQ that is pushing against it on the Dow. So what I want is clarity. I was not at the desk for this move down until the very end, which is too late. Head range spread holds 70-50 or whatever that is, 71s.
Pink bar, 1-minute chart. Pink bar, 10 range chart.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Two-minute blue. 2-minute blue. 69 1R for my first trade, right? Stops up 61.75. About to move the stop up again. I'm about to remove the leg sweep order. About to move my stop up here. If we get another tick or two, well, we already did. 64 stop. Cancel ads. Yeah, you fucker. Come on, get back up there. Nah, come on with this bullshit. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, remember, keep your stops correct because of the X bombs, tweet bombs, what do we call them? Truth bombs.
Bar, 1 minute chart.
Bombs. So far, I'm at break even on this trade. 64 is break even. Ooh, you got a 5-minute buy. You got a 5-minute buy. You got a 2-minute buy. You got a 1-minute buy, and you have a 10 range buy right here. Holy shit. Holy crap-a-moles. Come on, 69. Come on. We got one tick from my stop out. Everything I do is like, what? Ugh. Yeah, that was the seller. There's a seller at 66.75. Oh, come on. Don't scratch me on this trade. Don't. I'll go 64.25 to make commissions. Come on. Come on. Hit that 66.75. Boom. Smack him in the teeth. Let's go. It's me, Mario. Hey, the bot 67. Okay, stops up. Put your stop at 65. 65. Now we're making a little bit of monies. Making a little bit of monies. One tick Rick. One tick Rick. Do not one tick Rick me. Sprechen Sie one tick Rick. That was funny. I don't give a shit who you are. One tick Sprechen Sie Rick 66 stop. Okay, now we're at least making $100 minus $6.20. Oh, it's going to snap that 66. I'll go 65.75. Oh, they're buying 67. Ooh, yuck. Yuck. I don't like it at all. Fuck you. One tick, Rick, my ass. Let's go. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds. Let's go. It's me, Mario. All right, now, everybody, chill out. Oh, my God. My mouth is dry, and I'm not even high. All right, 71.75 is yesterday's low. Lock in. That's the number, okay? Ooh, right on the opening bell. Right on the opening bell, you get blue. Do not take it. Let's wait. Yeah, is there any updates on that, Elijah? Okay, aren't you glad we got out? All right, Adam, Eve, top of the 10. Adam, Eve, top on the 10 range. What do they do with that? All targets were swept.
Pink bar, 10 range chart.
Pink bar, 10 range chart. Right after hitting yesterday's low. There was a large transaction at 64. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 No trade for me because this is right in the liquidity zone. Lick. 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 We are outside narrow range, as you see. We are 75.75 as opposed to 39.75, which is the prior narrowest range. All right, how many of you puckered up like a little starfish, but held? Let's go. It's me, Mario. Was this the blow off top, or are they going to reverse it? Get on the flow. Oh, starships were meant to fly. Somehow I've got Nicki Minaj in my brain. Okay, 65 and 64 over under heavy with a 70 flat tire of 47 by 0 right above it at 70s. You have 88 and a quarter, 88 by 4, excuse me. And those of you that are new, what in the fuck is this guy talking about? Right here, look. This is what we call a flat tire. Okay, at some point they have to, they have to come revisit this. Is it now? Is it later? What is it instant when it comes back and touches it? But here's why I say this. Okay, the
Yellow bar,
ES is the third most liquid contract in the world, or somewhere right along that. Okay, see, there you go. I covered it, right? So when it has inefficiencies, it works itself out. Okay, Now, I'm not saying every time. You can't just buy it down there and go, oh, we're going back to 70. That's not how it works. All right. Now that we've touched 70s, what happens now? Well, that's what we're waiting for them to tell us. Okay. Okay. All right. 1 minute 68 says don't trade it. 1 minute 68 says don't trade it. And why does it say don't trade it? Well, I'm going to tell you. The only thing it has going for it is it touched the crime scene down here on this lower chart and bounced. Okay, so, well, I'm going to take that back. 68 is a very, nah. My first instinct said don't take it, so I'm out. If you are long, okay, so here's the deal. This is our most powerful signal. The problem with it is we don't have a shift of red, white, green, okay, or green, white, green. It goes green, dark green, light green. That means I have to be very careful in my system. All right, now this blue bar at 69.25, valid, and I missed it. Valid, very valid as far as I'm concerned. And not in hindsight, just so everybody understands. Actually, it's only in hindsight. I only trade my live PA in hindsight. That's it. That's all I do. I don't do it any other way. Hindsight traders. Oh, shit. Could you imagine trading from the rear view mirror? Man, you'd be good. You'd be so good at it. All right, there's 1R on blue, 1R on blue, but you got 74, 75, 1R on yellow. Yikes. I like the 69. Here, let me show you this. Aside from this saying I can't trade any of it, right? See the right below the 1 minute chart here. I like the 69.25 more than I like the 68. Okay? That is an RBI. Hidden RBI, right? It's a green bar, but it is an RBI. They've got them trapped. Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. All right, let's watch this external liquidity on the 1 minute. I know that it's the 1 minute. Yes, I know. However, we're watching it. Because 5 minute holds, 15 minute holds, crime scene spread. Get on the flow, whoa. Why am I not hearing 2 minute blue? Why am I not hearing 2 minute blue? Elijah, it's doing the same thing as when you switched it the other day. To 2 minute Revy, blue Revy or whatever. Starships. Rev Daddy. Those look right to me. Interesting. Okay, watching 74s. I don't like this at yesterday's close, guys. How many times have we taken a long right at yesterday's close and it goes wow, 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 5 minute Sward. Nick Swartzen. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 70, 75's valid on the 10 range. 375's your Target. Pull your stop up here because there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. I missed it. And not that I missed it for a bad reason, but I need this to break through or show me something from yesterday's low, 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 low. Get on the flow, whoa. 10-minute was legit, except we were hitting the spread. Look at this thing. Look at her. Look at her. Anyone still long? There you go. Good job, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Who's long still? Okay. Lock it in. Get risk-free. Okay. And here's why I'm saying this. Don't bet on breaking external liquidity. I'm not telling you not to trade it. What I'm saying is, do we want to bet that it's going to go through a lick level, or do we want to just be safe and say, whoa, here's prior lick. Let's see what it does first. Okay. Look at the crime scene hold. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you something. Get on the flow. Whoa. All right, I'm going to show you something here. This creates, okay. This yellow line created, ready for it? Drum roll. What? What did this yellow line, look, I know it created a yellow line. I know it created a crime scene. Okay, if you're talking about the 5 things that I show you in the beginning or in the end of the first phone call, what did it create? Someone talk to me. What is it called? Mr. McQuinton, what is it? What is created down there? Not a crime scene, not a yellow line. It creates a what? There's 5 things I show you in the first call. What does it create? This is very important. I'll give you a clue. It's part of context. I'll give you a clue. It creates context. It's part of context. What are the 2 things that create context? There's a reason I'm not giving you the answer, because once you guys see the answer, you're going to go, holy shit. Wow. Yeah, I see it. Talk to me, guys. Those of you that have had a first call with me, I've given 700 first calls. What was created at 61.75? Pros, you can answer. It's part of context. If you don't know this answer, how the fuck are you trading? What are the 5 things you have to place a trade? Guys, don't make this too complicated. What are the 5 things that I tell you you have to know to be able to place the trade? And the first 2 are context. Wow, this thing is ripping. All right, so now, while you're waiting for that answer, look at your spread coming into play. Boom! All right, so if nobody knows this answer, I suggest every single one of you go back to the first call and listen to it and stop trading. I'm not even kidding. Stop trading because you're wasting your fucking time. Get on the flow. Whoa. All right, big decision here. They're going to smack this thing. They're going to smack it. Nobody knows the answer to the 5 things that I show you that you pay me $300 to tell you, and none of you guys can answer it. Did I drop the ball or did you? Tell me. Was it you or me? Because I remember it. I'll kill that recording. That went like a fart in church. I suggest that if you don't know the answer to what I was asking, that you stop trading and watch the first video. And like, I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, how can you guys not know that? It's the second most important thing in your decision-making tree. Do you guys hear the 2-minute alerts? Because I'm not hearing them on my side. Get on the flow, whoa. All right, we're green. We're on the board. Let's roll. La, 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 la. Morning. All right, I'm chilling. We're at VWAP. 2-minute price VWAP 200 is down. 5-minute price VWAP 200 is down. 15-minute is mixed, and we are at a very nasty FVG. You guys see it on the 15-minute? Nasty FVG. Let's see what it does. And we hit the meridian of it almost to the tick. Oh, nobody knew the answer to the main, most important question in their own trading. All right. Okay. Did I fail as a coach, or are you guys not paying attention? Which one is it? Someone better answer. Because you guys all paid for it. You all paid $300. I know every one of you have watched the video more than once. I'm shocked. I'm floored. Get on the flow. All right, 2-minute coming into its first little hiccup here. The crime scene is right around 60. All right, so Robert, I'm going to give you the question. Let's see if Robert can get it. On the 1-minute chart, Robert, we have this yellow line that was created. Yes, it's called a crime scene. Yes, it's called a yellow line. What did it actually create in terms of the 5 things that I show you that you have to answer before you can place a trade? That's the question. My cursor is right on it. And it's not that it's any one sort of specific thing besides, if you're going to go to a baseball game, what do you need to know? No, you don't have to have a stop to go to a baseball game. What is the stop based upon? Holy shit. Holy shit. Someone guessed it half right. Support is called what? A liquidity zone could be called what? Holy shit, someone went back and paid attention. Guys, I said it when I took the trade. The crime scene is a location. We are now looking for longs. Get on the flow, flow. Look, be very careful. Look what it's doing here. Look at this. Be very careful. So we are at a location. Hey, here. Look, I'm being serious. I'm acting mean, right? But I just want this to hit, right? You must identify a location, because location is one of two things in context. After you've defined the location, then you define the stop, then you define the entry, then you define the contract size. Now, does that sound familiar to 700 of you? It should. It should. And yes, I'm being annoying on purpose because you guys didn't know this answer. The second most important thing I've ever shown anyone, and no one got it. So answer, is it my fault or your fault? I'll be your whipping boy, though. I'll be your whipping boy, okay? Liquidity is at a location or is a location, right? The blue on my screen is a location. The white on my screen is a location. The prior liquidity zone or level is a location. Context is trend and location. You cannot define your entry until your stop is defined. You can't define your stop until you have your location defined. You can't define a location without trend. Let's go. Ding, 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 ding. Wait, hold on. I think I got the bell. Hold on. Oh, where is the bell? Where's the bell? I do not see the bell, guys. What did I do with it? Wow, I didn't even realize that. Oh, there it is. Right? Here we go. This is for Tyson. Let's go. You remember when we used to use the bell? Oh, those of you that weren't here a couple of years ago, you guys have no idea. No, wait. Here's one way that I can show you. I'm going to have Elijah over the next day or two. I'm going to have him find the song that Eric created for us. And then I'll play it. But he's got a million things to do. So let's leave Elijah B here for a minute. And he's pulling his freaking hair out with NVIDIA right now. So look at how the 1 minute is showing resistance at location. Now, well, yeah, but Rev, what is the location? The white line. Yeah, but Rev, what is the white line? It's the spread of the crime scene. Yeah, but what is that? Don't worry about it. Okay? You'll figure it out eventually. And just to be clear, we're working on getting this to everybody, okay? But there's a million things that we have to do before anyone can have this on their computer, right? We have to lock it so Joey doesn't get ripped off, right? All that kind of stuff, right? There's a million different things we got to do to get it to where you guys can play with this indicator here. Because what we don't want is people changing it once they get it. Now, if you are a professional and you understand how code works, feel free to change it. Okay, but most are not. Okay. All right, everybody. I am chilling. I'm kicking it like a Van Damme flick. Look at your 10 range. We're right in the middle of the spreads. We just came up and touched the old Blink 182. Yeah. I got to party with those guys when I was 16 years old. Party meaning soda and
10
water.
range chart.
Sorry. Okay. 73s, I'm not taking a short. I don't have green, white, red. It goes green, red. Get on the flow, whoa. And again, yesterday's low is not my friend, okay? I want to see what it does away from it. Elijah, is my red light showing up? There it is. There's my red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. All right, you got a seller at 71s. He's heavy. He's dumping. 6 minutes to the top of the hour. 6 minutes, Slim Shady, you're on. Let me see what kind of business we got going on up in this business. Get on the flow. Whoa. Econ. Economic consumer confidence, 10 a.m. Lock in. Consumer confidence, 10 a.m. Get on the flow. Whoa. $73 is a winner. I don't think anyone would have been filled. I truly don't. And I did not take it, obviously. Richmond Fed Index, Fed Manufacturing Index, 10 a.m. as well. Now, I want to show you again the power of what Joey found using mathematics. Look at this. 4 hour. Look at this. You guys see that? And how many days have we been talking about 72.24? Right, let me tell you how long we've been talking about 72.24. Okay, since down here. Right? Yes. The answer is yes. Okay? Big number, big number. Now, here's the deal.
Bar, 1 minute chart.
Okay, I'm getting the alerts on the 1 minute chart, but I'm not hearing them on the 2 minute when it triggers. We got some sort of error on the 2 minute. I might remake it. That might be the only way that it works. Ryan, look at this. So here's how this works. So we get a blue bar here, right? Hold on. So we get a blue bar right here. Okay, and if we go straight down 934, it's white here. Okay, but it turns green, okay, and blue. That's the signal. You see that? Green here. Okay, red, white, green. Boom, you're in at 71.25. You see that? Now let's take out yesterday's low. Let's just look at the pattern. Okay? Boom. That's the actual trade. And here's the reason why. TradingView is one of the most largely used trading platforms in the world. So many people are looking at this. And then we quantify it against a completely different platform that we have created something else on. Word, son. Yeah, there will be they'll do a new promotion, Tyson. They'll do a new promotion. Ooh, look at the power of that 1 minute Yuckerton. Yuck. Yuck. Ew. Ew. Let's go, Bjorn. Let's go, Bjorn. Get on the flow. Whoa. Okay, the 5 minute is not bearish yet. Now, notice the 15-minute FVG holds meridian to the tick. That is not a coincidence. That is a mathematical calculation. Type a Y in the chat if you see it on the 15-minute. It is muy importante. Mucho, 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 mucho. Mucho, mucho, mucho. Magnus is at work. Let's email him. Let me get his email. We'll get him back. See, in trading, what happens is everybody gets excited and then they have to take a break. They come back to reality, right? But nobody really gives up trading, right? They're still looking at it in the back, right? They're like, hey, in the back of my mind, I can do this. I can change my life with this, right? And so maybe we need to contact him. Maybe we need to contact him. Now, look at how we went FVG right now. Now, why was this FVG from 79 and change to 86 and change? Why was it so important? I'm going to tell you why. Because that's where the liquidity dried up and they dropped it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Okay? And that's the 15-minute. Well, that trumps the 5, the 2, the 1, and the 10. The 10. The 10. Let's go. Now, notice that I'm not eager to be purchasing this after we reject WAP. Wappleton. Okay? I have no interest in it. None. How many times? Look, you guys can tell me how many times have I purchased, it goes to VWAP, comes back, and stops me out. Okay, 100, you guys have seen me do it at least 100 times, right? So I'm going to kick it like a Van Damme flick, and we'll get the next best thing, okay? Yeah, and he would get helicoptered out to the offshore rigs. Yep, that's right. Yep. And so he worked, I want to say like 2 months on, 1 week off or something like that. It was really weird. Okay, 10 range. Look at this. Look at this. Get on the flow. Whoa. Look at this white line. And just, ladies and gentlemen, to see the sailboat, you have to relax your eyes. What's the over-under on this chart? Okay, don't make it complicated. What is the over-under on this chart? I'm showing you guys how to do this. So answer the questions. Otherwise, I'm up $250. I can leave, right? $71.25 is your over-under. And how do we know? How do we know that $71.25 is over-under? No, okay, let me tell you. Not just because Joey has mathematical calculations that go right here. No. Because after the mathematical calculation, it does what? Breaks it, tests it, breaks it, tests it, breaks it, tests it, break, test, blank. Okay? Copy that? Type a copy that in the chat if you don't have to understand it, but you heard what I said. Okay? And if we're, listen, if we're oscillating, I used to say oscillating, just so you guys know. If we're oscillating around Joey's mathematical calculation, we do not deviate. Okay, we do not deviate. All right? Get on the flow. Whoa. How's everybody doing today? You guys having fun getting yelled at? What's funny is I'm not actually yelling. That's just how I talk. I'm over here sweating balls yelling at you guys. Excuse me. Now I'm coughing up shit. We got a Charlie Foxtrot on this whole thing, right? Because we have on the 10 range and the 1 minute, we got cells. Okay, obviously we're not taking them anymore. On the 2 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, it's bullish, right? Now, but if you look at, and I'm going to bring it in right here. Look at this. That is not bullish yet. You see? Look. Here's the same thing on the 2. I don't put it on the 1 because it's too noisy. Okay, just leave it off the 1. What this is, to be very clear, let me show you what this is. Ready? Hold on. How do I do it? Hold on. How is it doing that? Okay, so it's price or 1 SMA, VWAP, and 200 simple. Very simple, nothing out of the ordinary. But what we want to do is we want to look at it like the computers do. Okay, and the computers don't look big funds don't care about wicks and shit like that. Okay, they care about where does it open and close. Okay, on some funds only trade the close of the NYSE. How do they do that? Very well. Thank you for asking. Right? So when we have the 2 minute and 5 minute with the same pattern, okay, price, VWAP, 200, it is very hard for me to go long because the 15 minute is almost telling us the same thing. Here's why I say almost, and I'm going to show it to you because you got to know. Look at this. I'm going to put this right here with the rest of it. Do you see the 200? Which way is the 200 pointed? That's correct. It's pointed to the upside. So therefore, not yet on the 15 minute. So when it says not yet on the 15 minute,
bar, 10 range
most
chart.
people think, well, it's going to. No. Because what if that is the sweep? What if that is the liquidity sweep? Go on, I'm listening, right? So we got to be very cognizant of what's going on. Right now we have on the 10 range, we have a higher low. We've got several paint bars. You would have hit target here. Look at this. You could have swept the leg here. Shkabam, shkabam, shkabing, shkabong, shkaboom. You're out plus $300. Did anyone take this trade? The reason I'm asking is, look, everything lines up. Boom. High or low. Okay, now watch. Boom. It goes red, white, green. Get on the flow. Whoa. Okay. I don't even know how I have that song stuck in my head. I haven't heard that song in years. I had to take my hat off, folks. I'm sweating over here. Sweating like a pregnant woman in labor. Ugh, ow. And the reason I'm not extremely bullish on these buy signals, ladies and gentlemen, is because of the chart that you see here. Okay. Yes, I see it ripping. Yes. I see it. Trust me. Now, look at your 5 minute leg sweep. Look at that. Hello. Okay. Boom. Booyaka. Right? Now we're back at VWAP. Now what? Get a coach, get a coach, get a coach, get a coach. Take the words of wisdom, get a coach. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Starships were meant to fly higher than a mother lover. What is the date today? Send it. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Your booyaka booyaka boom, 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 boom. Get on the flow, whoa. Get on the flow, whoa. All right, so talk to me, guys. Listen. This is not easy trading. Okay, this is not easy trading. Talk to me. Look at your 15-minute smack that 78.75. Look at that. Bam. Get on the flow. Whoa. Look at that. 78.75. They can't even close it. Look at what happened on, and I'm going to show this to you again, right? Look at 71.78. Look at 72.31. Look, we almost got to it. Almost. But look at where it actually stopped. And this is absolutely important to what we're doing. Oh. I want to be very clear. This 7224 has been on the chart since right here. Monday, the 6th of April. Okay, so it's not like it repainted after we came up here and it said, here's where we're looking. No. Go back and look at any Sunday night video. Any Sunday night video. Okay? Any Sunday night video, and you're going to see me talk about 7224. Bam! Okay, and then what's the other one? 7834 spot 5. Now, if remember, do you guys remember what I said? Who remembers the exact quote about what I said about 7224? Who remembers the exact quote? Some of you guys pay attention. I know some of you pay attention. It was very specific. Anyone remember? Get a coach, get a coach, get a coach, get a coach. Take the words of wisdom, get a coach. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, is this a breaker? Here, I'm going to turn the actual thing on to see. I'm going to see. Breaker. Yeah, right there. Boom. Tough actin, tenactin. Right there. We're in the breaker block. That has been tested. Look at that. Look. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, What we have here is a breaker block. Get on the floor. Whoa. They have this one wrong. Just so you guys know, this is not a breaker block. Sorry. This is the breaker block. And this is the breaker block. This one or this one. Okay? Not this one. That one's wrong. I do not agree with that one. Even though, by definition, the lowest price, right? But we use lowest closing price, okay? All right, there's another failure at VU Appleton. Okay, how many more times do they do that, or do they bust its chops straight through? Get on the flow, it feels all right. All right, we got a new crime scene on the 10 range. There's no trading here, folks. Which way do we go? Look at this. Look at how tiny the spread is. Okay, what does that tell us? I have nothing for us here, guys. I've got no trades here. Nothing. Sitting at VWAP, let's figure out what it does from the VU Appleton, right? Let's chill. Let's see what it does. Check this out. Let's see what it does with this 2 minute spread. Oops. Yeah, with this 2 minute spread here. Okay, because we're getting tight. Look at this. This is a 7-point spread, meaning we're going sideways. That's what it actually means. All right, what I see on the 15 minute is 71 and 60. Now, what do they do with those? Yeah, your guess is just as good as mine. On the 1 minute, 61s.
Alert Revy.
Okay, I heard it that time. I heard 2 minute that time. Ah, good. I heard it that time, but it's not doing it. It's doing it on pink, but it's not doing it on blue. If anyone knows why, can you please let me know, Mr. Martin? I think we might have a corrupt file. I am so skeptical on this trade, even though I probably shouldn't be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why. 5 minute, excuse me, we're at the VWAP. No tradey at the VU Appleton for me. No tradey at the VU Appleton for me. Hi. Get on the flow. All right, so what we're watching here is we're watching the 60s and we're watching 78, 75 on a PIP-10. Just put it in the bag. Pinkies up, Patrick. Pinkies up, Patrick. Young, how goes it, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. You've been here, though, right? You just been quiet? Okay, engulfing bar. What do they do with it? 67s is where they own them. 69s is where they own them. Let's see what they do with it. They're starting to unload at 70s. This is yucky, folks. Look at us sitting yesterday, right at yesterday's lows. Lows. I'm gonna go take a FOMO walk, guys. I might do something stupid if I don't. Hey, Elijah,
Yellow bar, 1
can you
minute
turn
chart.
my FOMO on, please, sir? Ooh. Okay, look at your 2-minute leg sweep complete. Look at that. Bang! That's right. He has it turned off because it might
Pink
interfere.
bar, 10 range chart.
Look at that. I missed it. 69.50, guys. 69.50. I missed it. Get on the flow. Whoa. I am not in a trade. No tradey for me. I'm going to take a walk. This is yuck. I am not taking a trade. Because what if this makes a higher high again? Get back in the 10 range spread, which is absolutely tiny, of what, 1 or 2 points or so, a point or two, a tick or two. I don't like any of this stuff, guys. I don't like any of this. This is chop. Look at how we just one ticked our 10 range, our 1 minute yellow. Look at how we're just sitting at yesterday's lows, where they could listen. They could find value here. I am going to step away. There's FOMO man. There he is. Only FOMO man is working. Oh, there's John Travolta. There he is. What is his character's name? Someone remind me of the Travolta character's name in Pulp Fiction. Get on the flow. Whoa. All right, those of you that are supposed to be DMing me, hit it. Oh, they're gonna get it. Like, they're gonna get it without me. See, another reason is the 1 minute's backwards. The 200 simple is below us. So are they going for the 20 SMA halt? Yeah, 20 SMA halt, which is actually the perfect trade. Oh, God. But the 5 minute is long. Yuck. It's going to be a cheers, everybody. All right, 67 on the 2. All right, yellow on the 1 minute worked just fine. I probably should have taken it, considering the 2 minute and the 5 minute are actually bearish by all of my standards. Yo. Those of you that have Coinbase accounts, there's a credit card that pays you in Bitcoin. I just want to put that out there. Use my referral code if you're interested in Bitcoin or in Coinbase. They have credit cards that give you rewards in Bitcoin. I grabbed one. I absolutely grabbed one. All right, now I'm actually going to stand up. For reals this time. Ooh, that's an ugly bar. Look at that. Look at that. I'm actually standing up. The 2 minute engulfing bar has smacked him twice. Look at that. Just look at the last 6 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at the last 7 bars. Smack. Look at the leg sweep on your deuce, 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 deuce. That is a perfect trade. You should be short. Well, down to 2 contracts now, but you should have been short 3. 3 positions. One at around 67.25, at one at 69.50, and one at 67. Now you're starting to take them off. Now you got 2 left. One. Now you're down to 1. Now you're down to 1 with that big blue target there. And I'm just talking about on the 2 minute, nothing else. Look at how they absorb that 69.50 hard. They said, "Thank you, thank you, Patrick." This is actually a valid signal here. I'm in hindsight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, then let me explain why. Okay, on the 1 minute, okay, 69.50 is actually valid. Because if we look right here, it goes red, white, green. But see, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a buy signal. It can be a sell signal on green. Okay. Whoa, what happened there? Why it do that? All right, now we're chilling, right? But right back into just below yesterday's low. I'm going to step outside for a minute. And yes, I am only plus 5 points, net and gross. Okay, net, I am plus 2.5. Gross is 5. Get on the flow, whoa. Oh, yeah, they touched it, Joey. They just the same as the 5-minute swing low just a little bit ago. So now do they test it and hold it, or do they smack it up, flip it, rub it down? Oh no! Oh no! How many of you guys remember on Joe Dirt? He's like, "We work hard so you don't have to." All right, here we go. 63.50 over under 63.50. How many of you are short on the 2-minute? Deutschnet. That 1 minute's disgusting. Look at it right between the CSs, right between the yellow lines. All right, now I'm going to point something out, and it's all going to become very clear here in a second. Look at on the 5-minute. Look at this right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to draw the over under. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. It. Right now, think about this. Why is that the over under? Just think about it for a second. All right, thank you. Let's go. Oh shit, that was funny. I don't care who you are. That was funny. Oh my God. They're carving something out here. I don't know what it is, but they're carving something out. Could they be carving out the hollow accounts? Sure. Weak players? Sure. Mr. Marty, I didn't see you slide in. What's up, buddy? Marty in. Marty in. All right, 2-minute leg sweep holds again. Good Lord. There they go. There they go. There they go. 63 next target, right? 62, excuse me. Get on the flow. Whoa. I mean, the 15 minutes just looks like it's rolling over, right? Is it?
Pink bar, 5-minute chart.
On a break. Let's see what they do. Ooh, 71.43 on the 10R. Look at that. Look at the change. Ooh. It goes from a 1-point spread to an 80-point spread on the 10 range. Look at that. I wish I were short. I wish I were short. At 62.75. 5-minute chart. Notice it hopscotches that 71.75. You should get test fold. Wow, barbecue, man. Wow, barbecue. Let's go, Andy. Great job, buddy. That means Andy's done for the day. All right, so on the spread, 43 and 54. Oh, Lord. And 35. Oh, we got a big one here at 52, 52, 53. Look, it's about to hit targets on the 5. Look at this. Look at this, folks. Eee. Now, where was the fair value gap we went right back into? Oh, that's right on the 15-minute. That's right. I remember. I remember. Don't worry. How could I ever forget the first time, the last time we ever met? Oh, I know the reasons why. There's your first target on your 5. Booyaka, Jim. Jimica. 50 is your target on your 1, and it is legit. Is legit to get a. Big gap at 54 on your tape. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. You got another sell on the 1. Watching 48s. First target on the 5. T2 is 47.75. Bang. Bang, Jim. That's actually a perfect trade at 62.75. It's just had a huge stop. Massive. Yeah, they caught him off guard on the 5. They caught him off guard on the 15. They brought it right back into that exterior liquidity. You can see it right here. 71.50 to 91. And drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop. Look at how the spread on the 15-minute holds. Look at this. 78.75 says, not today, pal. Not today. But that's all, folks. Major decision right here. Major decision point, 15-minute and 5-minute. Major decision point, 15 and 5. 15 and 5. Think about how many people just got smoked down there. Look at the 1-minute spread hold. Look at the 15 and 5. Okay, first touch red. Or is that the 20? That's an 8. That's Joe Mama. That's Joe. Joe Mama. There's a big seller in the 55s. Let's see if they snuff him or if he's right. Hurry up and wait. Now it's not making any sounds. Are you guys hearing the blue bars? To me, we're late. We're in the 15-minute order block.
Pink bar, 10 range chart.
7:60 over under on your 15. Why is it not announcing the blue bar? What in the heck, man? Martin, you have any idea
Pink
why it's
bar,
not doing it?
10 range chart.
It's we have it on the 10 range, okay, but it's not doing it on the 1 minute or the 2 minute. The 5 minute is fired off as well. Is it canceling it out if we have more than one signal at a time? Is that possible? Wow, there it goes. Wow, barbecue, man. Okay, there's one R on your 2 minute. There's one R on your 10 range. There's one R on your 1 minute. '26 is the other side of that congestion. Did they get enough inventory below 51? All right, on the 5 and 15, what's sitting in all that noise? I cannot trade this noise, right? Unless we get some sort of perfect signal from it. Not through it, from it. You should be, if you're trying to get through it, you should be short from above 60, right? That way you have some power and some play. Okay, look at your 1 minute holding the 53s. Hear the drummer get wicked.
Pink bar, 10 range chart. I balked on it, guys. That was absolute long at 51.50. Based upon it goes red, white, green on your 10. So let's see if that 10 range is contagious on the upside or not. And I don't know. I was just, that would have been a little scalp. One minute at spread. 2 minute and 10 range in the middle of the spreads. 15 and 5 at spreads at total congestion area. I love that. He's like, someone about to get capped. Hope it's not me. Good. Oh shit, that's funny. All right, 54.75 on the 2 minute and 5 minute. Uh-oh. There's your over under. Oh, 54.75 on the 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute. Holy guacamole, folks. Look at that. Ooh. you ask me, the VWAP's the over under, and they could really, really take either side. Okay. I'm gonna go for a quick walk. I'll be back in I don't know, 7 minutes. This is where my itchy trigger finger starts to really, really recognize that I should not be sitting here. I'll be right back. And I don't have the graphics for it because we're having a problem with NVIDIA right now. So bear with us. I'll be right back. I'm a little sweaty right now, guys. I'm gonna step out for just a minute here. The FOMO is Rizzle. The FOMO is Rizzle. Watch your 10 range. Does it get contagious? Talk to yourself, right? Talk yourself through it. Look at how perfect that was, but not on any other chart, Charlie. Be right back. FOMO is Rizzle.
Blue bar, 1 minute chart.
Ooh, right up to the old 200. Ooh, ooh. It's going to get a little spicy up in here. Ooh. New CS 10 range. Ooh. Big old leg sweep. Careful. New 10 range CS right above us. Pin range getting tight. Okay, 53.75 spread is your over under on the low. On your one, you got a new CS. You got a new CS on the two. 62. Okay, watch a real tight 10 range spread here. They did it again. It went 1 point, 80 points, 1 point. So now they're just playing with everybody. Now they're just toying with you guys. Now they're just toying with you, okay? Now they're playing with you. I balked at 58.75.
Pink bar alert Revy.
Fucking missed it.
Order submitted.
It's gone. It's gone. 6250 target.
Order canceled. Order submitted.
Miss it again.
Order canceled.
I completely balked. I canceled the order. Because it's counter trend, right? Even though I see it, right? So 6250 is your target if you're in. It's counter trend on the 2 minute, 5 minute, 10 range, 15 minute. I'll wait. Yeah, let's get some confirmation, like Joey's saying. Joey's saying, hey, let's wait till we see something over 63 and a confirmation, right? Your spread on the 10 range. Well, that's a whole different discussion, ladies and gentlemen. Now, do I see the inverted head and shoulders? Yes, I do. Could it break on the bottom side as much as the top side? Yes, it can. $62.50 is the target. It is legit on the 2 minute. It is legit on the 2 minute. I am not in this trade. It is yucky. I am not in any trades. This is very, very tough sledding at the hill, folks. I'm green. I'm green 5 points, gross. But yuck. This is yuck. And now you see why I didn't take the trade. Let's go. I don't care about the foot sweep. I would already be in drawdown on this trade, right? I'm going to go take the trash out while I wait for something better. We'll hang out for a little bit, see if anything transpires or if anything comes about. If not, we'll scatter. We'll scatter like roaches with the lights on. Roaches with the lights on. I'm going to take the trash out. I'll be right back.
Best trade of the day is the no trade. Let's go. Watch your 1 minute. Watch your 1 minute. Oh yeah, sweep of the leg. Look at that. Sweep of the leg 2 times confirmed on the 5th, on the 5. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, low to low trend line on your shoulders, 1 minute. Minute CS above. Big snake that was fed on the deuce. 5 minute snake above now. I mean, it's a yucky one, but it's there. Oh, wait, is that right? No, no, I take that back. I take that back. That's not true. My lines are the same color. Boop. All right, we got about 5 minutes left of the stream. Do we have any question? Question. Ooh, is 54.50 a sell? I think it's supposed to be, but it's not. Ain't printing. 53.75 spread. And I do believe we have a much larger time frame, 53.75, based upon what Joey's saying over in Discord. If you didn't know, we got a Discord. You can find me at _SageFT. Oh man, that's a 10-point stop. And on the 1 minute and the 2 minute. On a line break. I don't know. Show me something different. Show me something different. Ooh. What did the faux fingers say to the face? Okay, look at your 5 minute, 15 minute touch on this bar. Bink. Binkertons.
Pink bar, 10 range chart.
Sword. Hmm. 50.75 is your target on the 10 range. I am not in any sort of trades. Let me explain what I mean. My paint bars, as good as they would look on a breakdown, don't work like that. Okay? Because if we go back to what my paint bars are, it's everywhere that I lost money over the last 25 years. Okay? And so where did I lose money on the breakdown? Right? Think about it. It's not as common, okay? I'm not saying this thing ain't gonna go to 50s. I'm saying this is not necessarily where I have the highest EV, positive expected value. All right, what we're gonna do while we're in between trades, let's kick over to the x.com. You can find me at _SageFT. I'll see everybody over there. It is exactly that time. We got 15 seconds till the half of the hour. Peace.